they tried to take down tier 1 competition on. I watched Nasser versus players.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, players definitely didn't give them 100%, and it was still a total blowout, whatever not. But if there was any individual within Nasser that kind of stood out, and before this, obviously, this are the kinds of, these were the maps literally that got his invitation to Endpoint.
Yeah.
It was on Vertigo. So there is some stock to put in Boros and just the Endpoint cap in general. But alas, this is the choice of Sprout, and if they cannot win their map pick here and now, they are going home, and this RMR is over for them.
Let's learn from these Vertiglobals.
Slack's opening kill. Ramp under wrap. Nerd's gonna peek into 3, insta-kill. So comfortable 5 versus 3 situation as they push that bomb closer to the site. It is a little bit delayed in getting there, but with the smoke grenades, they can take a delay. The old scenic route. Off plant.
Yeah. It's very good. Avoid some of the HEs that usually come through. It's a good plant on pistols, especially because that's where you get spammed very often. And this retake will be kind of hard. And it looks like, yeah, it's not only hard, impossible. It won't happen. Sprout will win. There was no chance even there to get back into it. Post-plant was perfect. Execution was really good, and they got the 2 kills without any trades coming up the ramp.
Rock solid.
Yep.
There was never even a hope there for Endpoint.
Alan will be furious after this round.
Look, he had to sit down.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be able to stand.
I'll see you guys
Crossing
on map
legs
3.
and arms. They can feel Alan's...
Honestly, he looks pretty cross.
Yes. Yes, and he's cross. Not only his legs and arms are crossed, he's mentally crossed. What, are you proud of yourself?
As proud as Crucial can be of the highlights he racked up on Dust 2. This is now every single pistol so far this series, 3 for 3 in the back pocket of Sprout. Alan, you got to work on their pistols. For the record, neither of the pistol round wins on Dust 2 were upset by force buys in the following round. So this would be new territory for Endpoint if the Deagles prevail here.
Well, Mighty Max is not being shy about these peeks into the ramp. However, he doesn't see a soul.
Vertigo was indeed played in the series when these teams last met at the very start of 2022. Sprout's victory, 16-13.
16-13 for Sprout.
So another close game.
A long time ago. Hold on, actually. Let's see what happens.
It's a fast flank here. It's going to get caught out by... Oh, no, excuse me.
No, it's a huge flank.
Crucial's
yeah,
their
they're
teammate.
coming in from multiple angles now.
They're already all starting to face up the ramp.
Men, Sprout are kind of taking their time, and they're going to check this. Well, they'll see one. How many have shown themselves?
All 3 at
all
this point.
All 3 now.
Now, T-Side's going to look forward instead. They know they're boxed in, but I mean, they also have all of the better weapons. Nert's dead through smoke. Good spam from Stair to definitely just take off that little bit of pressure that was still in there.
I have a bit more trivia for you.
Hit me.
Once upon a time, Speedy won a tournament.
Okay.
In the year 2016.
Yeah.
He did it with Mouse Sports. What was that tournament, and who were his teammates?
Nico, Dennis, Speedy himself, Nex, and I don't know.
You know. Hold on, let me help you.
Okay.
It's all in the snaps.
I don't know.
It's all in the snaps. The crispy snaps.
I don't know, man. Who is it?
I couldn't have made that more obvious.
Chris J.
I literally said crispy, dude.
Oh, crispy. I was thinking about chips. Chris J. What'd they win? A Meisterchef?
No, they didn't. It was land.
Oh, good for them.
Good for them. Acer, Predator Masters Season 2.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, Mega Man cast that.
Wasn't that a best of 5 final? That was the one?
I
No,
think so.
yeah, it was 3. Yeah, best of 5 final. 3-0.
Jackie was there.
3-0 over Flipside Tactics.
Pansy too. Look at that.
Well, you knew everything about this.
Easy clear.
Except for the one player who has been on Mouse Sports for 8 years in a row.
Oh, is that the one, man? Oh, that's actually...
I can't believe that. You got Nico, Nex, Dennis.
I got Nex and Dennis, dude. Crazy. Easy mow down here. To get these rounds out of the way, okay? Trivia time is over because so are the boring ones. Endpoint, I want to see your guns. And I want to see you give it to Sprout. Make them work for this map win. Chris J. How did I not say Chris J? Oh, well.
Yeah, they were actually real competitive back then, even with Speedy. There was a lot of going back on and off the team, of course. Chris was, you know, the guy who was getting replaced and put back on more than anyone else.
Yeah. Speedy's kind of had that same situation with Penta, Mouse, Sprout. But now he's found stability. 4 years in the making.
Oh my god, they're coming fast.
Crucial, I'm sorry, brother.
No, nothing to be sorry about.
I thought he was going to get mowed down by the MAC-10s, but instead he escapes all the way back into the safety of the site, and he's actually got room to work with.
That's a very convincing exec. I mean, we have 3 MAC-10s to run up onto the site, so you would assume that a retake is entirely possible. Crucial's been nuts versus through the smokes, but somehow that one looked dead on and didn't do a single point of damage.
Yeah, they put the box in the way. Surreal finds Speedy on the bottom flank. Endpoint have been pretty quick to pressure the bottom of this ramp whenever Sprout decide to run up it. Rawls going to play within the smoke. Players go past him. He could suddenly become an X factor here in this post plant. They're all starting to retake, but they forget about Rawls. He's going to go ahead, kill the diffuser, goes back into that next smoke. He's the only player left. He gets no scoped in the guts.
They don't have
but
a
there's
kit?
just no time.
Oh my god, they don't have a kit anywhere? Oh man. They were actually, did they have the 10-second defuse? Was there really no kit anymore? They even had I feel like they even had a couple seconds to find one. Oh no. Well, that might have been the wrong risk to take. We've seen Sprout work up slowly on the A ramp and hit the site basically 3 times in a row.
Respect to Rawls, though. MAC-10 play in smoke.
Yeah.
Definitely had to be him to win that.
Yeah.
He left his team to fight, and they all lost their duels. Quick play here from the bottom of the B ramp. Surreal looking for it. Crucial's already been killed. Boros will catch Merrick's through smoke. And Surreal almost walking into that stream of damage from Rawls. There's where Crucial died. So I see his op up top must have been blown through the floorboards. Oh, they're so persistent on this flanking. Speedy's gonna catch it, nearly getting 2 kills, but Surreal will escape with his life. And that could have served as a trigger for the A hit, but Mighty Max, he's now gonna go back down ladder.
Wow, they just keep pushing. I mean, you know what? Like, their site holds and retakes haven't been extraordinary, so that's definitely another option that you could partake in. And right now the T's are slowly being flanked. Well, they're at least being locked into position as another CT rotates. So.
One set of eyes still turned back down the ramp. They anticipate that flank could be there. There's an insistence from Endpoint.
When the nades come out, Mighty Max could make a lot of progress here.
Sprays don't find anything. Mighty Max walking up, nobody holding him in. The short player is going to come by, making a ton of sound, so Mighty Max easily cuts that one off. We've got Slack stuck behind Sandbag's frag. It actually doesn't do any damage on him.
Somehow.
Mighty Max somehow doesn't get any return off that. Incendiary will force him into the open, and now Mighty Max is looking for the clutch. The T falls back to short. Low HP, the peak is there. Rawls, what a play. Comes back at it despite low health. Doesn't give Mighty Max a chance to tap and react. Just guns him down. And arguably, you could say, man of the round, back-to-back for Rawls.
Back-to-back, yeah, with the last second play. I mean, there's a spot, another one, where Rawls doesn't really have a choice. If he plays that standard, Mighty Max is going to tap the bomb and kill him. And instead, he tries to game it, peek right when he feels like Mighty Max is going to tap, and he is so right about it. Well done from Rawls. He's got Sprout right on fire. But you can't win Vertigo without winning rounds, Connor.
I hear that about a lot of maps. But definitely Vertigo.
Yeah.
5 straight from the Sprout T side. Bold statement. I'll say 6. Do you think you need to flank as much as Endpoint has been?
If they feel like I mean, the positions they're getting to on the flank is fine. Like, they get that far. Usually you die before that, right? But I think they should probably be a bit better on their retakes. I say that there's only been one real full strength rifle round where they just flubbed.
Yeah.
To that back 10 play, and the mistake they made was not buying a kit. That was the weird one. So.
Oh. Sitting in his own fire.
Yeah, usually people don't flank that much on Vertigo, not because it's bad, but because it's hard. It's like too many ways to die on the way to the ramp. I think the one thing is that the more you flank, the more they're going to get used to you flanking. That's the real weakness. But that goes for any map as well.
Feels like flanks are just so often held.
Yeah. Not in my games.
No? I'm a real rat down there, not gonna lie. I got 12 different corners I'll hide in, and I'll use 1 each. You'll never see me coming.
Yeah, that is the thing. There's a lot of advantages for the Ts if they do wait.
So there is that 6th. Pistols not enough. Endpoint immediate purchase.
They need to be
and a pause.
They need to be more. They need to be more invasive on the ramp. They can't play back if they're. Like, you just can't play back. You just can't do that.
Right. Like Japanese beetles.
What about these? What are
They're
those?
a very invasive species in North America.
Oh.
Japanese beetles. They're the ones that look like ladybugs, but they're actually orange.
They're
not
orange.
red.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a problem.
Oh. Ladybugs also seem like there's a lot of them.
Nasty little creatures.
Are they?
I hate them.
I used to like them a lot.
Oh, they crunch when you kill them.
Well, you're not supposed. What if you don't kill them? What if you respawn as Ladybug now?
Oh, that was karma.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was a ladybug, just squish me. Get it over with.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't think about it. I hope this one's Connor, but you know, I've probably stepped on one by accident.
Rawls is looking for the mid kill. Crucial little op impact. Here we go. Like we said, we haven't really had the most amount of gun rounds from Endpoint. We haven't really seen the solid CT side. Crucial getting the 5 versus 4. This should be the chance. That's what they're waiting for. Oh my goodness, Merrick's, that is risky business. Jumps back and then just ejects through the connector. He's gone through Z. Surreal. Nobody left to fight.
They both missed.
Crucial looking to move into position. Pretty rinse and repeat from what we've seen from Sprout already.
Oh, this one's slightly different with the smokes they're using. They're not using the wall, I think. So it makes it harder to line up the grenades into the site, which is really cool. But now there's a lot of CTs who are very close, and they could also still push through.
If they want to. He sees the feet. Oh, the smoke betrays Boros. Merrick's ready for another follow-up, and Surreal will come swinging outwards. Lots of bodies still here for Endpoint. They're all just looking to fight, and now that the smokes are gone, this defense just gets bolstered. Stairs got 2 guys just on headshot. Crucial will get killed by Speedy. That definitely takes off some pressure. Bomb will still need to be planted. They're worried about that peek out from Elevator. Damage is done, and there's a round win from Endpoint. The curse is lifted. It took them 7. A 6-1 lead still comfortably for Sprout, but it's something.
It's something, and they have 3, and they can go get the op, so not bad. And that could have been, yeah, it could have been even more decisive, but that was relatively decisive overall. They get the mid lurk, they spot one in mid here. Riflers do a good job. Sprout just took too long to get onto the site to put the bomb down, basically, because they saw one in the smoke, but the smoke was coming up, and that was also their only cover to actually go plant again. But just winning that duel wasn't enough.
CT's alive and kicking. Yeah, Merrick's just dumping the util. He got a nade out of Boros, but not the most amount of damage from that. Crucial peeking in.
Yes, peek.
Being held, though.
It's good.
Kind of gets split between the two Ts. There's not just two of them. Stair comes out.
Oh.
Crucial trying to... Oh! That is nice!
Wow.
Stair with the 2-bullet blast. Nertz was thinking about the short peek, but there's also the threat of a wraparound. Surreal's going to go ahead, jump into the site. Rawl's also going to keep these ones clean. Boros peels a play.
Boris. There's holes in his game.
Merrick's, he gets past us all. This is good. We saw him dump all of his utility when he first got there. We saw Boros throw a frag back. Maris walks away, leaves for a second, and then just comes silently walking right back through that B site. Just calls him out, and just like that, economy bottomed out from Endpoint. Look at this.
This is nuts. Oh, that was a weird spot. Actually, you know, Mighty Max, I think he actually took a shot through the sandbags by the op of Slacks down to the bottom of a ramp, so maybe Crucial does die if he just swings normally there. Maybe pair that with a flash, peek from short as well in the future. They definitely don't seem that comfortable going aggro, but you're not going to beat anyone good unless you do.
Endpoint getting bullied right now. They're not having very much fun. Boros is dead on B site yet again. Surreal's looking for the contact, but that's just going to activate Merrick's. Beauty of a three-piece inside that B site. Stair with the element of surprise. Shoots Mighty through the feet, and it's 4 on the anti-5-7 armor buy of Endpoint. 8-1. Let's go to Ancient.
They look good. They look good. They don't look like they're going to slow down. I mean, we saw Endpoint come back on Dust 2, so you know they're cut from that cloth that you need, the special cloth that allows you to win, the winning cloth.
The clutch cloth.
Yeah, the clutch cloth.
Made of only the finest fabrics.
Such as?
Bamboo and silk.
Is it bamboo pillowcases that are even nicer than silk or something?
Yeah, I have some, man.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I tell you.
I just sleep on bamboo.
Just a mat on the floor?
No, just a pillow.
Just a pillow made of, okay. Yeah, me too. I like bricks. I like to sleep hanging upside down in the closet.
Like a bat?
Yeah, that's Hugo.
He is kind of pale.
I'm just saying, if you knew a vampire, who do you think it would be?
Hugo Byron.
Yep. Buy-in from Endpoint. It's not too late, but they're the ones that need to prove us that they can even handle Sprout on Vertigo. Merrick's, he's just tearing it up, 13-4. Stair, another clean entry on the A site. Every fight goes the way of Sprout right now. Boros going to try to push through that smoke and attack. Speedy just drawing him inwards. Boros, nice response to kill the player close, but it's the 2v1.
So late.
Nertz is standing on top of the bomb, and even then, Rawls is just on it, crisp and clean as can be. Individual levels of Sprout are just night and day versus Endpoint.
Yeah, they're popping off. Ain't no chance that Crucial is going to win this, and they might want to have the op.
You know what? Listen, he's 17, right? And we let him have that one.
Yeah, well, I think it was not even a bad play.
Just looks goofy.
Yeah.
Running through the fire, holding left click.
Screaming.
Yeah, I wish. I wish genuinely that your opponents could hear you in this game. If you could talk like proximity
Like
chat.
local, yeah, proximity chat.
Like how it is in like VR games.
Yeah. Yeah, Counter-Strike was VR chat.
Or how it was in like DayZ.
Mm-hmm. Press Z and follow me.
Just yell at your opponents from the other side of mid-wall. Crucial, man. Hang on, brother. Oh! Oh, no! If he had just tucked, he would have been fine, but he wanted the kill. He didn't know there were two. Oh! And another tac pause coming out of Endpoint. Their third of their 4. We are 10 rounds deep, and they trail 9-1.
Do you think that Endpoint can win?
Vertigo?
Yes.
No.
What? I think they can. Actually, I was right on the last map, too, so.
So?
I'm just saying that that could be an indication I could be right again.
I mean, theoretically, the question was, could they win? In which case, it's always a possibility. So, yes, you are right.
Thanks.
Wait, how'd you...
Yep.
Oh, man. I just don't see it here, man. Sprout are already way too far ahead, and there hasn't even been, like, a close round. The MAC-10 on A site.
I don't really see what's so good about Endpoint on Vertigo.
Endpoint on Vertigo?
You know, I don't want to talk about ARAM stuff every single map.
You don't know what's good about Endpoint on Vertigo.
Well, do you?
No, that's why they're losing.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I think some of the map control stuff where they push B and also gone for the flanks. Actually, some of the better things, at least they're not just sitting around, but yeah, their A-side stuff is really weak.
You can win bottom B as many times as you want, but they just haven't been able to stop them from getting these plants in.
Yes, bottom B is not nearly as valuable.
Ooh, Slacks.
Even if it helps.
Just the pistol player, but Nerds is still going to get away with 1 deagle kill.
Wow.
And this round's going better than a lot of the others for Endpoint. But remember, still just Boros on the A1S. Speedy's going to find a nice bit of timing here towards middle, splitting down 2 CTs. Oh, and the CT peek itself from Surreal just went by. Speedy gets down silently. Yeah, Speedy's in a round-winning position. And unfortunately for Surreal, he's going to have no idea that it's a possibility. Slacks could still die before Speedy gets into position, and that would really be the biggest problem. Like, Slacks needs help, and he needs it now. Speedy strikes down 1, but we've got this close corner from Mighty Max. He gets bomb control back under wraps. And Speedy gonna push down, thinking he'd sit on bomb, but instead Mighty Max is right by the side. Oh no! Dropping 5-7 shots, opens the door again. 15 seconds. He's gotta run down, grab it, come back. No other choice, no other chance. And he thinks that there's somebody here, but that's not the case.
He's saving.
Speedy done played himself.
Yeah, no shot there. He thought, yeah, Mighty Max did a good job actually of getting a kill down there, shooting a lot, and then actually rotating all the way back up to the other side of yellow. So he thought the last 2, or at least that guy, was a different one. Just a tiny bit of leverage here at the tail end of the first half for Endpoint after a strugglesome beginning. Not very many ideas. I mean, no, actually, you know, some ideas, but maybe in the wrong spot. I think definitely they need to be trying to support Crucial on some of the opening duels on A ramp, or using their lurk smokes, or kind of searching down the ramp like they did on Pistol, actually, like they did just now with that D Eagle. I've got a tweet. If Endpoint beat Sprout and Nip beat Copenhagen Flames, there will be a 2-1 Sinners versus Anonymous spot.
Damn.
Match for a spot at the Major.
Sinners Anonymo.
With both, obviously, both results are very possible.
Rolls. Good first entry. Oh, Surreal can't get anything, and now we've got a different target.
Damn. And now B is a problem.
Little tap from Stare.
Gotta say, these entries have been extraordinary.
Yes, I mean,
Marks looks unstoppable.
Bro, I don't know what Sprout did in between maps.
Seriously, but I want to do some.
But actually, now I think it's the kind of story is turning. I mean, Crucial had some wild moments on Dust 2. Mighty Max had some really nice decision making, but we have to remember, like, it's not really like Sprout did like anything overwhelmingly wrong. They won the pistols, they converted fully.
They had 13-9, they look
got
good.
into OT. It's like, you know, now I'm just more questioning Endpoint's first map win. What if Lady Luck hadn't blessed Crucial with those smoke shots? I don't want to take it away from them, but obviously a 10-2 lead from Sprout is definitely cutting down that gap. And it will rewrite the narrative if they just blow Endpoint out of the water on this one and we move to Ancient, where we've already seen Endpoint try to take a game versus Nip and get like a measly 5 rounds or whatnot.
Connor's turning onto the UK.
Not yet.
He's leaving the UK.
I'm getting close. Brexit in full effect. Speedy, stared, easy pickups. Really just feels like Sprout can't do anything wrong. Another one just walks right into the crosshair. Speedy's patience nets him another frag. And everybody from Endpoint struggling.
Sprout loved this map, apparently.
I can see why. Oh. There's something. Surreal just wants to hang on to the gun, but they're going to come hunting. He just got tagged by that op shot and survived it.
Yeah, it's crazy on opposite map picks, you know. Like, all the Sprout players looked way less comfortable on Dust 2 and still almost won. Here they look like they're not even in the same tier.
No.
Marix, Stair, Rouse are all doing unreal things. Now, there were a couple small moments where Walls, you know, won 2 of those rounds with some of his plays in the post plant. That could have been some rifle round wins with saves.
Whoa!
Oh, the cover is better, though.
I respect Crucial for going for it, dude.
The chaos drop.
Yeah. That's an all-out commitment. There's no taking that one back.
No refunds.
But obviously at this scoreline, you just start doing stuff. Get crazy. Nerds gets away from the double frag, leaves Mighty behind sandbags, and we start to watch Sprout double back.
What was Henry G's roster on Easy Skins?
Ooh, I don't know.
Actually, can't remember. I'm looking at it. I literally can't even remember. I could tell you, but oh, maybe after this duel. Oh, well, I mean, he watched it, right? Wait, what? Wait, what?
What happened?
What? No, I mean, wait. Even after his teammate died, he didn't turn around. What is happening?
Endpoint are winning a round. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, everyone in chat is going to say 4-3, but that has nothing to do with 4-3. It was like basically in the middle of his screen. What the hell was that?
Merrick's looking for the clutch, dude. Merrick, just let him have one.
No, actually, Merrick, I don't think he's going to let him have one.
Merrick's, he's getting flanked, so it might not be up to him.
No, they're scared of him.
Oh!
Oh my god.
1v3, just enough time. He has to commit that plank. He doesn't. He tries to call it out the fight. Surreal goes for it. Gives him a chance at the clutch. Endpoint will take a third, but that should have been easier.
Wow, that was close.
Wow.
We get a replay on the, like, how does his teammate die? What do you think happened? I really have no idea.
Maybe he had a different smoke than us, and 4-3. That's the only. That's the only combination of variables that I could see happening.
Smoke.
If it was 4-3 and the smoke was a bit thicker on his screen, then maybe.
Okay.
But even then, like, I'm not convinced by that.
Even when his team and then his teammate dying, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, then it's like, bro, turn. Bro, turn.
What the hell? That was crazy.
I don't know, man.
Endpoint will take it.
Take what you can get when you're down 11-3. let off, Sprout. Keep your foot on the neck. Mighty Max just gave him an audio cue. Tons of bullets coming the other way, but Mighty Max is just gonna hang on. And he escapes. He's out. Nert's coming back. Nice, shaves one off smoke. Speedy's dead. So something here from Endpoint. They're going to piece together 2 consecutive round wins at the very end of the half by the looks of things. They could still flub that. Marix has been a bit of a beast in these 15 rounds. He's 17-8 now as he gets caught by Surreal. But he really was like the linchpin of just walking into B.
Yeah.
Get a kill, run away. Get 2 kills, push through. Quick little scope from Slacks won't be enough, and in fact, it is that 4th round win. Stare, not going to expect it. Op breathing down his neck, and Boros flank timing good enough. 4 rounds, is that good enough? I'm not sold.
It's 4 rounds that probably could have been 6 or 7,
Yep.
given some of those early rounds, early half situations. But some of the middle rounds were pretty inexplicable. Like, you know, I feel like they just didn't have anything interesting going for them, and it kind of didn't understand really why Endpoint kind of like this map so much. But the T side will be a whole different ball game for Sprout as well when they switch over to CT. I think on paper this is not enough to feel good, of course, but it's not the most unbelievable scoreline for an upset. I think the standout thing for Sprouts is that their individuals look way, way better than they did just a map ago. So strong, especially Marks.
Real kick up in form. Dust not going to be given a chance to settle. Quick impact here from Endpoint. They're just going to try to charge right up into the A site. Speedy's looking to shut it down on short. Lots of players peeking at him. Rawls falls back a step, has support from Slacks inside sight, gets gushed himself, and now suddenly man advantage swings back the way of Endpoint. But the flank here from Marix executes one, peeks wide, gets the second headshot, and it's crucial to the 1v2. Glock finds the one on short, Slack swings, Crucial tries to give chase, and he'll find it right through the edge of the smoke. It's enough for Endpoint's pistol.
Oh, I love
the first pistol they've won this series.
Oh my god, the first pistol of 4. Crucial, I love how he played that 1v1. Held that for a second, waited for him to cross the smoke, and then instead of going for the bomb, chasing him down. This is well done. I didn't think Mark could be stopped there for a second. He was, even on the guy who had 10 HP, it was just an instant first bullet headshot. Mark my words, Marks ends this game with 28 kills.
28. You still want credit if it's more than that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. 28 or more marks. Mighty Max about to make some fat stacks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gets the 3rd one. Switches out to the pistol. Speedy done by Boros. That is a 5-round lead separating Endpoint and Sprout. Maybe their argument for playing Vertigo is solely because of their T side. That's the only thing that
it could be.
That's the only thing that they can currently hold on to, is that this is just a complete and total 180 in between halves, but it would have to be so damn dominant, and it would have to just cut right through this first buy-up from Sprout's CT side.
To be honest, I don't even think Na'Vi could kill Marix in that first half, though.
He looked quite unstoppable.
Yeah. And I think he's still going, too. In fact, if Crucial didn't want me to that pistol, this game would be damn near over.
Right? They've still got time. Time to play their game. Maybe just giving time for Marks to cool off a little. 54 health as he gets back to the top of ramp. Good timing on the escape. He just got out of what was going to be 3 players pushing into him. Now he'll be given a chance to offer up some impact. 50 seconds.
Mid pressure. A ramp pressure. Jump spot, I think it's spotted. Are they ready for Stair though?
Nice flash.
Wow, nice
Stair peeks
shot.
out. Gets 2 kills on his own. Make it a 3rd.
Oh my god, with the Slacks flash and his own.
Mighty Max able to clear 1 off at the moment, but then Slacks wraps back around short. 20 seconds left for Nerds to come in here, and that is Sprout succeeding the moment they've got those guns. Big multi-kill from Stair.
17.
17 years old. With a very impactful round to keep Sprout's RMR and major hopes alive. 12-6.
That's kind of the A-ramp pressure that I was hoping to see from Endpoint. They did it so well there. Slack's just drawing all the aggro, like showing himself at sandbags, just on the spot. As soon as he got that info, they unleashed Stair.
Final pause, Launders. Last chance
Damn, they've
for
been
Allen.
Allen.
His final shot.
They've been very liberal about the pauses, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, you got to stop the bleeding, right?
Yeah.
They haven't, but they've got to.
You're still not winning, then yeah, use them all up.
Flames and NIP tied 10 rounds each on their opening map of their best of 3 for a
man.
spot at the major.
That one better end on Ancient in overtime.
Yes. Flames got 7 terrorist round wins on Vertigo. Fight out middle, Speedy. Oh, they've got 2 bodies. Speedy and Rawls lined up wonderfully for that one. Insta kill on all attempts.
They're on a different level, man. They're on a different level.
Guns empty, Mighty Max dead. Sprout, put a bow on this one.
Wrap it up. You're calling it. Damn. I think last time you called it earlier, you were wrong.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trend. Yeah, you'd think I'd learn my lesson. But here we are.
This is the point in the game in which Connor would give up himself.
No, you know me, man. I never give up. I would take a tack pause.
I was trying to help you out because now you got to explain why you're giving up on other people.
Because I believe in myself more than them.
Okay. Yet you're commentating.
Touche. Good point.
How many tournaments have you won, Connor?
Just want to know what game are you watching, Pim?
These sensitive players, man.
Oh, look at this. Quick little burst out through the smoke. They thought it had a chance.
Oh.
They thought that was going to be a good idea.
Listen, I'm going to be brave here and say this is over. So. But it actually isn't. It actually isn't. I mean, like odds would say, you know, if we had the Anders AI device machine that can predict the outcomes of matches, it would probably be leaning heavily in favor of Sprout. But you don't need us to say that. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. It's like 90-10 at this point, I think.
But based on the quality of the rounds that we've seen, 2 chances where, yeah, definitely Sprout have outgunned them. But I'm not, I need to see that 3rd bad round, you know, first. So this will be a full rifle. This is the A-ramp aggression I wanted to see from Endpoint. This is what I like.
Yep. Not just hiding, and that's why I kind of brought up the flanks and like this necessity that it felt like they had for it, where they just always wanted to go throwing themselves around this A ramp instead of down the A ramp. Boros puts Stair on ice. He is at 27 kills, having an there it is.
That's
couple
the
kills from
peak.
Boros. 3 frags in this one. Looking for the ace, and honestly, he could get it.
Yeah, go.
He's got 2 players back there. Smoke ahead of him. Here's the footsteps. Merrick's is able to get that duel over Boros. Now he's got a backturn from Speedy. That's 4. Looking for the all 5. Just needs to slam this final kill home. Merrick's gets dinked by the Glock. 18 health the difference. Nertz looking to steal the ace. Merrick's knows he's in there. And it's an assist for Boros at the end. Big round and a big moment. And that's when you said, like, oh, it feels over, 90-10. Well, a little pop-off from Boros. We tried to allude to the possibility of it. Never came during the vast majority of regulation. Oof.
Yeah, most of these rounds, it's just been only Sprout highlights. Here's finally one of the players from Endpoint popping off. That was so nice.
So it nets them a 7th. Still, only half of the rounds of Sprout and 2 or more rounds to end this. Pause called from Sprout. Between Merrick's and Stare, the fact that they've got one of those guys popping off A site, the other over on B, 27 and 21 kills apiece. Slacks hasn't had to lift a finger.
That's the best job.
Just winning?
Exactly. No shame in being carried.
Oh, nice nade.
Ouch.
Sprout's utility has also just been better between the two teams.
It has. Their setups have been better. Their utility's been better. The T side was definitely better.
Nerds going through the exec. Smoke molly flash in mid. But they don't actually make any play off that. They don't gain anything for it. They're just trying to feign that presence.
Oh, I love the CTs are everywhere. I wonder if Stare's baiting with his gun there, actually.
I thought the same.
Yeah, maybe. He was really close to the wall, right? And
right, but it's smoked for now, so.
Yeah.
There's an easy pickup from Slacks.
Oh, he lifts a finger.
Ooh, and a second. Lands the leg shot onto Boros. Stare there to end him.
Look how many CTs there are still here, ready to peek.
Sandbag stack this entire time from Rawls.
Oh, and some late utility. 45 seconds.
Nice smoke on the jump up. He'll be able to look underneath that for the legs. Merrick's will die on B, but the bomb still sat at the bottom of A site. Speedy, oof, gets wrecked. Surreal.
They can run now.
Nice kill.
Yeah, they have the site.
We got 2 players tagged up on Sprout's end. Both of the guys still alive for Endpoint. Critically low HP.
They have retake utility. They should dump it pretty much right away. Yeah, so
real.
Now the CTs can actually work on a slow flank as well. Very smart from Sprout. He has an HE too, I think.
Yep. Rawls very nicely done. Slows down the T side. He'll get flashed up, but Stare comes in from the ramp, and with that, it's only the bomb planter left. Crucial's got 3 health, not nearly enough. Sprout, that incendiary really just kind of takes the wind out of the sails of Endpoint. They never find footing in a post plant.
Like you can't go back to the stairs. Your teammate hasn't even got the bomb down yet. You've got to cover him. So that incendiary and then the HE delays long enough. Real perfect setup there from Sprout. Would have needed a late smoke from Endpoint to just get that down safely. I mean, Dust 2, it was hard to say who is the better team because there was some really crazy rounds back and forth, but this one's pretty clear. You know, I think even this point, if Endpoint brought it back, it would be Sprout had to choke completely because they're clearly the better team on Vertigo today, even if it wasn't true in the past.
Opening duels 17-5 for Sprout.
That will help.
So Endpoint picking up, showing a little bit of strength in the adversity.
Oh my god.
Speedy, good damage, gonna make it difficult to come over connector. Yep, his nade even finds it. Boros then gets pinched between the two, and with that, a 5 versus 3 to close out Vertigo to push this series to Ancient. And more than anything, Sprout, I gotta say, dude, they must have regained a lot of confidence getting off of Dust 2, because now it really cements, like, yeah, we could have ended this in a 2-0 fashion. They got a little bit lucky with some of those crucial moments, the Mighty Max decisions, and we did nothing wrong. We won our pistols, we forced it to overtime, even though they could have just lost in regulation. Now they switched to Vertigo and stomp.
17-year-old Stare with 118 are, and honestly, Marks was the guy caught my attention the most. Such a beautiful map from Sprouts.